Videos.
All right, everybody.
A rider that was going pretty fast, but
Okay. So Chaos Riders, thank you. We're going to be going over some crashes and close calls in this video for motorcycle riders. My main focus is beginner riders. I don't want you guys making these same mistakes. We're going to be utilizing the plan method, how to plan your ride with position, locate, assess, and navigate hazardous situations and active threats. And so we're going to be going over some of these things so that you can learn. So when you go out on the road, you're going to recognize these things on the road, and you're going to be prepared on how to navigate around those things. So obviously, don't go 142. I think it might be kilometers an hour, but let's see what happens here.
I completely forgot that there was a traffic stop ahead.
Okay, traffic stop. A traffic stop. Okay, traffic. Oh, geez. Yeah, we forgot. So we're going to try to slow it down. Found the pavement again. Got extremely lucky. So, as a beginner rider, how about we don't go as fast? There's that. Okay, let's move on. All right, having some fun right here. A little supermoto or dirt bike. Okay, watch out for any turns or road surface hazards. This is a sharp turn. We're slowing it down. Lost rear tire traction, so we slammed that rear tire with our right foot, and our rear tire is going to slide across the ground because it gets locked up. Thankfully, it wasn't super duper high speed accident. We're wearing Nikes. Our ankles and legs aren't protected. Looks like jeans. We probably have a helmet, or I think we have a helmet, and then our arms are probably going to be have some abrasions because we're not wearing motorcycle jackets. So part of being a smart rider, these are the principles that I focus on, and it's also my educational principles, is that we're going to acquire and use personal protective equipment. We will talk about rescue if we need to, but yeah, that was a pretty tough situation. So slow it down before a turn, navigate that turn, and move on. Whoa,
That's
lightning.
As close to lightning as you can get with that.
Ooh. That's close.
Without getting hit. I'm sure that would have freaked anybody out.
Yeah. Okay, what's going to happen here? So they moved over. Not a big deal. We found a new escape. We got to watch out for the cars in front of us. Are we going to lane filter? Okay, we're lane filtering. Get into the open spot. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. You're going to have to do that anyways on some of these some of this traffic. So we're going to blur out our speedo here with a nice little flower or something. What do you think is going to happen? Low side, go off the side of the road. There's the side of the road.
Oh.
Nice little impact. So going a little too fast. Now we're not blurring the speedo. So going too fast will push you to go straight. So if you accelerate, your bike wants to naturally go straight. Okay. So if there's a curve in the road and your bike wants to naturally go straight when you're speeding, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to go towards the outside of that turn. So slow it down before the turn, navigate the turn. And if you feel like you're going too slow and you're making it through the turn, then you can give it a little bit more speed at that point.
Calm down, Adam. Jesus.
It's always good to start off slower than normal.
Oh.
He's talking on his cardos. Oh, 10% discount in the description if you guys can talk to each other.
I'm good. Are you good?
Tell them that you're going
Are
right.
you okay? I'm so sorry.
You're good, bro. You're good.
Also with the app, you can record the audio like they're
Dude, I
doing.
tried to slow down and I hit that fucking pothole and it threw me in you.
Mm,
Oh, my sunshine.
So they're playing around. He's going to turn right. So this is where you tell your friend, I'm turning right, slow down. That person was not slowing down. I'm assuming they thought they were going to go straight.
Are you okay? Dude,
This is why we talk to each other.
Are you good?
I tried to slow
When you're on a
that fucking pothole and it threw me in you.
You're good, bro. You're right.
when you're on
All right, here we
you
go.
gotta be 10 times more alert than if you were in a car. This rider
Yep.
got distracted for 1 split second, and this
Yeah, looking to the right, seeing if there's a hot chick in there or something. Wasn't paying attention. Slammed that front brake. That's why we dumped the bike super hard. So if we're going to be beginner riders, we're going to be talking about what not to do, what to do. So we get into this nasty situation where our space cushion is just completely demolished because we're right on the butt of this person. So we start to panic. We're like, we're going to slam that rear brake like the other guy did in that corner because that's a natural thing, especially if you're a car driver first. You move your right foot from the gas pedal to the brake pedal really quick. So it's a natural thing for us as switching from cars to motorcycles to slam that right brake or the right foot on the rear brake. That's what's going to happen there. Or we're going to slam that front brake. And now what we do, like the guy that slammed the rear brake, is you're going to lose traction. It's going to lock it up. It's going to lose traction, start sliding. If we slam that front brake, the front tire is going to lose traction and start sliding. And what's going to happen is, since you only have one tire, it's going to start sliding, and then you're going to fall down like that. So what can we do in the situation that's a little bit different than slamming that front brake? Well, we find that escape path, okay? So swerving is a great option for motorcycle riders. Braking is great, but I think swerving is probably like my go-to. That's my number one escape. Progressive braking and emergency braking is my number two, but I like to kind of combine it. I like to slow down and then swerve, okay? So right here, we could have swerved to the left instead of slamming the brake. So practice your swerves also. Because if you only practice braking, that's what you're going to do. So practice your swerves also. We could have swerved left and used this like median as our escape path. And our left knee and road rash, not a good thing. Yeah, he's checking his arm, checking his leg.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Oh, I don't want to step in oil, but it is what it is. I don't know if this music's copyrighted, so we're going to go ahead and do this. We're coming through here. Oh, a little bit close. Good job navigating that, moving over. New position for safety. All right, we got this.
Always trying to beat the light. If you take off too fast on a motorcycle, this can happen.
Okay, so green doesn't always mean go. It means you have the opportunity to go. So always just wait like a second before you head into an intersection for that.
Not to road rage. When the guy in the white SUV sped up so this biker wouldn't pass, this rider...
Yeah, okay, so road rage is going to escalate. It's going to escalate, and your weapon is your way of getting out. Their weapon is a big vehicle right here that they will win. Or they have an actual weapon. So let's not escalate it by matching their terrible emotional regulation.
Ended up giving him the finger.
Also, don't get a Ruroc. But yeah, Cardo right there. It's
Taking
great.
it too far?
No, I like doing thumbs down. Do a thumbs down if you're going to do something like that. Oh, he's right on your butt. So he can use that. Ooh. Yeah, now you're gonna have an issue with an idiot with like multi-thousand-pound vehicle. When max, you're probably like 750 pounds on that thing.
Bike. Little did she know she was gonna be counting down her own crash.
Oh no.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit.
Oh, accelerating a little bit too fast. So this is why we practice our slow speed drills and friction zone. Once again, you can get this booklet. It has 20 plus drills. It comes with a digital version on your phone. 30% off to do that. Here it is. I have it on my phone right here. So you mount it right here. You practice your slow speed, your takeoff, your friction zone, throttle control. On this part, yeah, we panicked. We're in the middle of the intersection. It's red light. Accidentally shut off our bike. And now we're like, okay, I got to make this tight left turn. And that's where you practice those in the parking lot. Don't panic. Remain calm. You just get yourself out of the intersection. People can wait. Just go. Right here, drop the clutch or let it go. Our throttle's still high. So now it's like, oh, crap. Now we're going straight. This is a clutch control problem. That's all it really is. I guess you can call it a whiskey throttle, but basically it's clutch control is the problem. You let it go.
Okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Enemy riding in LA streets. Okay, just practice in a parking lot. It's got to be a little painful. Oh, that's a nice view. Let's see what happens here. All right, not wearing much gear at all. Oh, got a little cut off. Good job. Moving to a new position for safety. Oh, geez. Nice little raven hit you in the head.
Oh my.
This is why you wear a helmet, at least.
That was, oh my gosh.
All right, here we go. Terrible road surface, so take it nice and easy just like they did.
He was
Great
trying
job.
to avoid the bad parts of the road. He went too wide and ended up in the worst possible.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to go over some of the bad parts, but slow it down so it doesn't really do much to you. Because then, hit the fence. Hopefully his arm is okay. He's going to check his arm. Yeah. Sometimes it's just easier to go slower and just hit those bumps and then move on instead of trying to find that smooth area, because that smooth area could take you to the outside also. So slow it down. Is that a barbed wire or electric? Oh, so right there, that's where it really got him. Not fun, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, we've seen some of these before because MotoStars puts these on. We're gonna watch some Chaos Riders.
A little fast, but when they turned the corner, there was a cop
Sharp
right
left
there,
turn.
worst possible spot blocking the road, and because of the speed, they just couldn't avoid this from happening.
Oh, his buddy crashed into him. This is why you're talking on your car, like slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Like when you get around that corner first. Hopefully his buddy's okay. So when we're gonna talk about rescue, first he checked his bike. We want to make sure we can rescue. Hopefully the cop will be able to handle a lot of that stuff. Looks like he's walking wounded. Not too bad. We're remaining calm, ensuring our own safety.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
This is definitely a scary situation.
Good.
Luckily,
He's got
both
full
riders
gear.
were wearing full gear, so they were not injured. But unfortunately, the bike was damaged. But
Yep.
things could have turned out much worse.
Could have been much worse. Could have slammed in the back of the cop car, get up and over, ejected, have major issues. Thankfully, it was just that. So there's a sharp left turn right there, that sign. I always pay attention to those signs, guys. Constantly scan things. So we have a sharp left turn. Chevrons are indicating it's a sharp left turn. Went a little too fast because we passed before the turn, so we had to accelerate to pass, and now we had to slow down in the middle of the turn. Kind of scary. So just take it nice and easy. Right here, roll up the throttle. Use your target fixation to get back over here instead of looking straight. Don't do this. Look over here. Look over here. And be aggressive. Be like, I have to make this turn. Oh, I'm getting into it. Be aggressive on that. Because right now, if you're not, you're going to go straight into the wall. Which is what happens. Sometimes you have to be like, I'm going to take this. I'm going to go through the turn. Kind of the same thing here. Probably going a little too fast before the corner. At least for his skill set. So too fast for him might not be too fast for you. It's based on your skill set. So if you're a beginner rider, your skill set's a little lower. So things might be fast for you all the time, but once you get your skill up, you know, this speed might not be an issue. Okay, merging over, not a big deal. New position for safety, found it, got into escape on the shoulder. Once the person gets back over, you can roll off the throttle and let them in, but if they scoot back over, you get back over too. There you go, moved over, you move over. New position for safety, you have a good space cushion to everybody on the right side. You're over here riding the line. Just kind of relax a little bit now. Oh, nice wide turn. Don't pass on the right in a parking lot. Just kind of stay in a single file line most of the time. Good job applying the brakes and not hitting the driver.
That was my fault. Oh, good.
Very good, very good. Got a little close.
I missed the front brake. I was like, oh, shit.
Nice to recognize it. Oh, open lane pattern. So we talk a little bit about that. It's going to happen right at the beginning. Okay, so our lane, we're in the left lane. Our lane is moving pretty good. This car is slowing down a little bit too much for this driver. So this driver sees this big open spot right here because they're only looking left. They're not looking in their mirror, and they're not doing their head check into their blind spot. They're not looking for you. They can't see you. It's at nighttime. There's a bunch of different factors of why they can't do it. We talked about unintentional blindness earlier on this live stream. Kind of the same thing. They only look for cars. They don't look for motorcyclists. The brain quite literally shuts off what a motorcycle is, and they're only looking for cars. So anyways, open lane pattern. You see our lane is moving. Their lane isn't. So natural driver behaviors are going to switch lanes. This is why I ride staggered with other cars. Just in case they do that, I have enough space cushion. So apply the brakes. Good job. Handled it. They're going to switch over probably in the right lane because they don't like being stuck behind that car. So that's what we did. Stay staggered. That person's just like going nuts with their steering. Don't worry too much about them. When you start recognizing these things, they don't really bother you as much because you are prepared for it.
Pull over for what? You're a
Don't worry too much about it, because now he's gonna want to hit you with the car. I'll be like, yeah, let's pull over, and then just take off. Okay, we're not gonna. Oh, having some fun. I don't know if this is copyright music, so we're gonna do that. having some fun with our buddies, stuck behind a white car, but we're doing pretty well. We're just chatting with each other, making fun of Jeff's girlfriend, and then he crashes because he got mad. So not a difficult turn, but with these bigger bikes like this, if you start to make a really sharp turn, like you're leaning really hard, you're going to start scraping floorboards and then the saddlebags, the hard cases, and it's going to really disrupt your tires and your turning. So that's probably what happened here. And then he started applying the brakes, started panicking a little bit, and then we went straight. And then he's up and over, hit his face into the wall, and this is why we wear full gear, especially a full face helmet, to protect as much as we possibly can. Okay, so we're going to get this back on. So easy, off ramp. We just got off ramp. This guy decided to do that. Not a big deal. Let the idiot in front. Moving on.
When you're on a motorcycle, you gotta constantly be checking all around.
Had a leer down.
When you're stopped at a light, something like this can happen.
Oh!
Sake.
There's no way the person right behind him just like, accelerated from 0 to like 30. It's not a Tesla. So this guy was not paying attention, saw the green, didn't see us, and just kept going. Because that's a huge impact. And so this is why we wear gear. He's going to have whiplash, possible back injuries. This is why you have that back protector. If you have a motorcycle jacket and it's just that gray squishy foam, that's not a protector. That's just a pad. You have to actually go out there and get CE rated back protectors. Typically, I mean, it's level 2, CE rated level 2, whatever. But it's like a D30, so it's an orange looking thing. Sometimes it's a yellow looking thing, but it's much thicker, much harder. That yellow or that gray foam is just a pad. That's not going to protect you. I take that out as soon as I get a jacket and I put in a real back protector. Sometimes you have to buy it extra. Sometimes.
Lovely. Lovely.
Thankfully, he's walking.
Yeah.
And he's able to think. It means his brain's working.
You recorded.
Yeah, you can't really take off, can you? His brain's working. He's able to walk. He might be in pain, but he's able to walk. It means his spine is still intact at least, which is good. All right, merge issue, open lane pattern. They didn't want to be behind that black vehicle. They shouldn't have crossed over the gore area. They did anyways. At this point, roll off the throttle, and if you need to slow down even more, do that progressive braking. So squeeze a little bit more, a little bit more until they're they're in front of you and you have a decent space cushion, and then release the brake, give it some throttle to maintain your speed. Horn doesn't work as much as you think it does because they still do it. So I don't even use the horn most of the time. Oh, hit a speed wobble, please keep it up. You got it. Yeah. You got it. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, so road rash. Not good. How'd that, let's go back to how that happened. So accelerating fast, high RPMs. I can't see the speedo. Let's see. What's this? Can I see the 153? I think it might be kilometers, maybe. Because we're not going super fast compared to the flow of traffic. But this looks like it's he fixed up his own bike. It might be a stunt bike. The suspension might be not as great because we've landed some hard wheelies. So our suspension isn't working like it should be working. And then so when we add this extra speed, a little bit more of this movement into our handlebars, the suspension is going to start doing this instead of doing this. So it's doing this a little bit, which is going to cause the handlebars to do this. And you usually get that with high speed, hitting bumps, poor suspension, or poor maintenance on the suspension, damaged front tire. There's a bunch of different factors, so make sure you maintain your bike. Make sure you don't go super fast. Make sure you don't hit super hard bumps when you're going fast. And you typically don't have this issue. So how do you solve this problem? You're kind of stuck. You're stuck. You can roll off the throttle. Just roll off the throttle and hold on. Some people say speed up. And when they say speed up, it's because when you speed up, it kind of raises the front end a little bit, which is going to make it to where there's not a lot of weight on that front tire. You're kind of it's either speed up, slow down. At the end of the day, you're kind of stuck with what the bike wants to do, which sucks. The goal is just to hold on. You can kind of steer a little bit, but not much. So when wearing full gear, so there's our arm going across the ground. We have shorts on. We're getting damaged everywhere. Acquire and use personal protective equipment just in case. Clench the cheeks. Yeah. Oh. That's called a deformity. That's a deformity. So either right at the end of the tib fib, it's broken, or it's a massive dislocation, which it's tearing ligaments and tendons in your ankle. Not good. I don't think it's an open fracture. So like the ankle shifted over and the tib fib shot out, which would make it open. He's going to have trouble walking for a while. And it might be a life-altering limp. Try your best to get motorcycle boots because it will keep a lot of it intact. So when you do crash, it's not going to overly rotate. He needs a rescue. He needs somebody to help out. He's not going to be able to self-rescue. Look, there's a road rash right there on his knee. And you can get some plaque out of your gums. So there's the road rash on his knee. You see how it's a different color skin. So he removed his epidermis, and that's the dermis. So you start getting some nerve endings exposed. So imagine that all over the body. Right now, the most of the pain is in his ankle. He's probably not feeling the road rash. He's probably feeling nauseous. Blood pressure is spiking because the body's going to fight or flight. So his blood vessels are constricting, which is increasing blood pressure. And then his heart rate's increasing, his breathing's increasing, his pupils are dilated. He's in the survival mode. And then once that crashes, what's happening is then your blood vessels will dilate. You'll start getting woozy. You'll start starting to want to pass out from the pain. But since you're in that fight or flight, all the non-important organs aren't getting the blood it needs. So that means your stomach area, like the actual stomach, your digestive system, all that stuff, it just kind of like goes away. Your body's not regulating it. So then you start to want to throw up. And so then you start having these issues too. So he's probably feeling nauseous right now. So my biggest concern here, if I am rescuing somebody, is to make sure I ensure my own safety. I am paying the biggest threat here is traffic that way. So yeah, if I'm that guy and I'm standing over, it's like, hey, don't get up, and let me help you. And I look up and I see a car barreling towards me and him. I'm jumping over that median. I'm going to protect myself. This guy's going to get hit. I don't want to die. I am not going to be able to pick him up and then throw him over with me that quickly. So always make sure you ensure your own safety as best you can. It's his emergency, not yours. It sucks to think that way, but one person dying versus two people dying.
Anything else internal? Okay, maybe the ambulance coming already en route, all right? Okay. Was there any other vehicles involved? It was just you yourself? Okay. Give me 1 second.
So this is yeah.
Guys, that was it. Always.
So they're gonna go ahead and do their thing. There's probably a fire truck in between oncoming traffic and this emergency scene, so it's being blocked off for scene safety. And then the ambulance usually pulls out in front and uses the fire truck as like a barrier for any traffic. So they pulled out in front and they're wheeling him in. They splinted right here. That's actually a good view. They splinted. This is a cardboard box. Hey, there's still this thing right here. That's a cardboard box, and then they wrapped it with roll gauze. And so all the cardboard is just like a simple splint, so that when you do pick up the person, you can grab the cardboard box, and it supports the joints of the areas above and below the joint. So it's supporting the tib fib, supporting the foot, so the foot doesn't just like fall down, and then that causes pain. So it's kind of keeping it all intact, but he needs surgery. There's nothing you can do here. He needs emergency surgery.
Remember to wear your gear, ride safe out there, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Well, Well, thank you, Chaos Riders. You're absolutely right. Wear your gear, ride safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. So if you guys want to check out this video, it's links in the description. Check out Chaos Riders, not Moto Stars. Chaos Riders. And make sure you check out the store. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream, typically Thursdays at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll see you guys later.